que no te engañó,
que te ofrece que yo no te di.
Reconoce que fuiste feliz,
Ten cuidado, no siempre es así.
y que tiene el que no te engañó,
Que te ofrece que yo no te di.
reconoce que fuiste feliz.
Ten cuidado, no siempre es así. Por unas monedas
Cambiaste mi vida, dejaste de lado lo que yo te di.
por unas monedas.
Te olvidas de todo lo que yo a mi modo te hice vivir.
Por unas monedas.
Humillas mi vida, si no valgo nada, vete ya de aquí.
Por unas monedas.
No cambio mi orgullo, he de hacerme a un lado y te dejo ir.
Por unas monedas.
Has hecho que ahora yo cambie mi vida. Tengo que...
Enredadito mis pasos como un perro callejero, enredadito en mis manos como llevo mi pañuelo. Enredadito te traigo, enredadito te llevo, de la plaza hasta el barranco y de lucero a lucero. Enredadito te sueño, enredadito te quiero, como la llama de un leño, enredadito a mi cuerpo. Ciñéndome a la cintura como me ciñen los vientos, como un racimo de uvas voy comiéndome tus besos. Enredadito te traigo, enredadito te llevo, de la plaza hasta el barranco y de lucero a lucero. Enredadito te sueño, enredadito te quiero, como la llama en un leño, enredadito a mi cuerpo. Enredadito en mis labios como si fuera un murmullo. Pido mi nombre y lo enlazo enredado con el tuyo. Enredadito te traigo, enredadito te llevo, de la plaza hasta el barranco y de lucero a lucero. Enredadito te sueño, enredadito te quiero, como la llama en un leño, enredadito a mi cuerpo. Y si no tengo la cuerda que para siempre te enrede, te voy a dar con mi pelo, con las uñas y los dientes. Y si por algo no puedo y se me pasan los días, cierro las puertas del pueblo y tu prisión es la mía. Enredadito te traigo, enredadito te llevo, de la plaza hasta el barranco y de lucero a lucero. Enredadito te sueño, enredadito te quiero, como la llama en un leño, enredadito a mi cuerpo.
Fue en un pueblo con mar una noche después de un concierto. Tú reinabas detrás de la barra del único bar que vimos abierto. Cántame una canción al oído y te pongo un tequila con un una condición, que me dejes abierto el balcón de tus ojos de gata. Loco por conocer los secretos de tu dormitorio. Esa noche canté en el piano del amanecer todo mi repertorio. Los clientes del bar, uno a uno, se fueron marchando. Tú saliste a cerrar, yo me dije cuidado Agustín, te estás enamorando. Luego todo pasó de repente, tu dedo en mi espalda dibujó un corazón y mi mano le correspondió debajo de tu falda. Caminando al hotel nos besamos en cada farola. Era un pueblo con mar, yo quería dormir contigo y tú no querías dormir sola. Y nos dieron las 10 y las 11, las 12 y la 1 y las 2 y las 3. Y desnudos al anochecer nos encontró la luna. Nos dijimos adiós, ojalá que volvamos a vernos. El verano pasó, el otoño duró lo que tarda en llegar el invierno. Y a tu pueblo enlazar otra vez el verano siguiente. Me llevó
Feel the beats. Power Hit Radio. Feel the beats. Power Hit Radio.
Buenos días, Orange Walk. Buenos días, Corozal. Buenos días, La Joya de Jubilees. Good morning. It's a beautiful Monday morning. Precioso amanecer de lunes, inicio de semana laboral. Dándole gracias al divino creador por otro día de transmisión de esta su radio estación. Giving thanks to Almighty for another day of transmission of this his radio station, 95.5 Power FM. It's the 9th day of September 2019. Su amigo y su servidor les da la bienvenida a otra edición del Salón del Evangelio. Welcome to another edition of the Gospel Lounge. On this beautiful Monday morning, wherever you are at home, work, leaving work, ya en los autobuses, ya viajando hacia el trabajo, un día libre, wherever you are, donde sea que se encuentren esta preciosa y linda mañana a través del país de Belice o más allá de las fronteras. Buenos días. Witi Binafi, Guten Morgen, Shau Shau Shalom. Malobkin, buenos días. Good morning. Así que en donde se encuentren, feliz lunes. Y vamos a arrancar con algo de Jairo Guerrero. Gracias, Señor, por un día más de vida. Arrancamos de esta manera. Feliz lunes.
Ahora es propiedad de para el éxito.ws. Tiene todos sus derechos reservados, pero puede ser distribuida libremente. Gracias, Señor. Gracias, Señor, por el día de hoy, por tener nuevamente la oportunidad de despertar y encontrarme con mis seres queridos. Gracias, Señor, por el sueño tranquilo y reparador. Gracias, Señor, por la energía que me das para empezar este nuevo día y por las cosas maravillosas que me esperan en esta jornada. Gracias, Señor, por la salud que me has dado, por la inteligencia, por la paciencia, por el amor de aquellos que me aprecian sinceramente. Gracias, Señor, por los alimentos, por la riqueza y la abundancia que llega y seguirá llegando a mi vida. Gracias, Señor, por la capacidad para disfrutar de todas las cosas bellas que me rodean. Gracias, Señor, por la alegría y la salud, por el trabajo y la posibilidad de servir a los demás. Gracias, Señor, por la oportunidad constante que me das de crecer como persona y como ser humano. Gracias, Señor, por el día de ayer. Por todos y cada uno de los momentos vividos y que no se repetirán nunca más. Gracias, Señor, por las enseñanzas que me ha dejado un día más en mi vida y por los bellos recuerdos que permanecerán imborrables en mi corazón. Gracias, Señor, por el día de mañana, por los planes y metas que me he propuesto y que sé que me ayudarás a alcanzar y no me harás desfallecer. Gracias, Señor, por hacer que mi vida sea cada vez más plena y llena de servicio y gratitud hacia el mundo, hacia ti y hacia el universo.
Camina conmigo, Jesús, camina conmigo, nunca me dejes solo, camina conmigo.
Continuamos en esta preciosa y linda mañana de lunes, ya el 9º día en el mes de septiembre del 2019. It's the 9th day of the 9th month of 2019. En donde se encuentran ahí las preciosas aldeas, ahí en Santa Marta, ahí para toda la familia Chanek, la familia de la Chair Lady, Miss María Sosa y toda la familia, deseando lo mejor a todos los aldeanos ahí en Santa Marta. Buenos días ahí para Elisa, ahí para Mr. Toot. Feliz lunes. Ahí en Carmelita, ahí para Miss Hildy, Mr. Javier, ahí para Dorothy. Wake up, levántate. En donde se encuentran ahí en Double G, ahí para Laurita, feliz lunes. A la familia Jiménez, igualmente la familia Bustillos. Ahí en la área de Pasadita, ahí para Alex Chan y familia, ya laborando a esta hora. Buenos días, good morning. Ahí en el centro de la ciudad, ahí para Miss Maggie, Mr. Osman. Ahí en Victor's Inn, buenos días. Ahí en Peter's Fast Food, ahí en Anna's Kitchen, aquí en Emma's Kitchen, la familia Reyes, buenos días, good morning. Ahí en el mercado Food Carns, a los que laboran a esta hora en el Concilio Municipal aquí en Orange Walk y Corozal, buenos morning, buenos días. Ahí en San José, San Pablo, ahí en Douglas, ahí en Corozal, en la Bahía, buenos días. Ahí en Libertad, Louisville, ahí en Santa Clara, Concepción, Caledonia, Sarteneja, Progreso, buenos días. Más allá de las fronteras, feliz lunes. Buenos días ahí para Andrea, Andrew Leonard, good morning, Mr. T. Ahí para Gina, Jaylin, Kenneth, Janito, Bequita, Jan, Miss Marcia, Mr. Diodi, Natalie Bustillos, good morning, Santos Guardado, María Cancino, Ruperto, no, todas las familias aquí en la área de Luisiana, buenos días ahí en Nuevo San José Palmar, buenos días ahí para Calín, la familia Tillit ahí en Belize, Corozal Road, la familia Ayuso, ahí para Boobies, en donde se encuentren ahí en Trial Farm, ahí en la curvita para Mr. George, ahí para Miss Flor. Gracias por su fiel sintonía. Vamos con música, un poquito de ranchera en esta mañana. Un viaje largo antes de ti. Música de Marcela Gandara, Jesús Adrián Romero, Lily Goodman y muchos más temas para gozar en este precioso y lindo.
Camina conmigo, nunca me dejes solo.
Lindo lunes, continuamos.
Camina conmigo, mi esposo.
Son baladas, ¿ok?
Ha sido largo el viaje, pero al fin llegué. La luz llegó a mis ojos, aunque lo dudé. Fueron muchos valles de inseguridad los que crucé. Fueron muchos días de tanto dudar, pero al fin llegué a entender que para estar propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer. Entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Y nunca imaginé que dentro de su amor y dentro de sus planes me encontrará yo. Fueron muchas veces que la timidez me lo impidió. Fueron muchos días de tanto dudar, pero al fin llegué y entender que para esta hora he llegado, para este tiempo nací. En sus propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer. Entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Para esta hora he llegado, a este tiempo nací. En sus propósitos eternos yo me vi. Para esta hora he llegado, aunque me ha costado creer. Entre sus planes para hoy me encontré. Ha sido largo el viaje, pero al fin llegué. Antes de ti no había razón, no había nada sin ti. No había canción en mi corazón, no había nada de mí. Después de tanto buscarlo lo hallé. Mi corazón encontró ese lugar. Y eres todo lo que quiero, luz a mi alma, todo lo que necesito. Llenas mi espacio, eres mi vida, mi todo, eres lo que quiero para mí. Y en ti encontré la razón de mi existir. Antes de ti, vacío viví, no había nada en mí. Sin ilusión, en mi corazón no había nada sin ti. Después de tanto buscarlo lo hallé. Mi corazón encontró ese lugar. Eres todo lo que quiero, luz a mi alma, todo lo que necesito. Llenas mi espacio, eres mi vida, mi todo, eres lo que quiero para mí. Y en ti encontré la razón. Eres todo lo que quiero, luz a mi alma, todo lo que necesito. Llenas mi espacio,
mis ojos claridad, lo que a mi mente trae descanso y libertad. Guardo silencio y puedo oír en mi interior esas palabras que me dicen tú, yo soy solo tú. Solo tú. Eres el brillo de mis ojos, claridad, lo que a mi mente trae descanso y libertad. Guardo silencio y puedo oír en mi interior esas palabras que me dicen tú, yo soy solo tú. Solo tú. Eres el agua que quita mi sed, que me refresca y me restaura otra vez. El que me llena, me da plenitud, me da descanso y me muestra la luz del camino a seguir, si es que quiero vivir otra vez. Solo tú, solo tú, solo tú, solo tú. Eres el dueño de mi vida, eres mi paz, el que completa cada sueño, cada plan. Si me faltara soy un barco sin timón, son tus palabras mi compás, mi dirección, solo tú. Solo tú. Eres el agua que quita mi sed, que me refresca y me restaura otra vez. El que me llena, me da plenitud, me da descanso y me muestra la luz del camino a seguir, si es que quiero vivir otra vez. Eres el agua que quita mi sed, que me refresca y me restaura otra vez. El que me llena, me da plenitud, me da descanso y me muestra la luz del camino a seguir, si es que quiero vivir otra vez. Solo tú, solo tú, solo tú, solo tú.
Había escuchado ya de ese hombre que ayer cruzó temprano por este lugar, sanando los enfermos y regalando libertad hacia aquellos que cautivos están. Por favor, díganme si él volverá a cruzar. ¿A qué hora será? Necesito verle ya. Quiero mirar a ese Jesús. Sé que mi vida cambiará. Confirmará que con solo una palabra que de su aliento salga, mi vida entera libre quedará. Y sabré que con pronunciar su nombre a mi clamor él responde, diciendo: hijo mío, aquí estoy.
perder, las cosas que me quedan por hacer, las cosas que me quedan por vivir en ti. No quiero olvidar las cosas que planeaste para mí, los sueños que me diste lograré por ti. No tienes que buscar a nadie más, yo quiero ir. Aquí está mi tiempo, aquí están mis horas, aquí estoy yo. Mi vida es para ti y en ti la quiero yo invertir. Aquí están mis manos, aquí está mi voz, aquí estoy yo, aquí estoy yo. Listo quiero estar, los dones que me diste voy a usar, los años que me has dado viviré por ti. Voy a conquistar la tierra que me diste y sin dudar haré lo que me pidas, viviré por ti. No tienes que buscar a nadie más, yo quiero ir. Aquí está mi tiempo, aquí están mis horas, aquí estoy yo. Mi vida es para ti y en ti la quiero yo invertir. Aquí están mis manos, aquí está mi voz, aquí estoy yo, aquí estoy yo. No tienes que buscar a nadie más, yo quiero ir. Aquí está mi tiempo, aquí están mis horas, aquí estoy yo. Mi vida es para ti y en ti la quiero yo invertir. Aquí están mis manos, aquí está mi voz, aquí estoy yo. No tienes que buscar a nadie más, yo quiero ir. Aquí está mi tiempo, aquí están mis horas, aquí estoy yo. Mi vida es para ti y en ti la quiero yo invertir. Aquí están mis manos, aquí está mi voz, aquí estoy yo, aquí estoy yo. Aquí estoy yo.
Los éxitos están aquí. Las 24 horas al día.
Ella se fue pa' mi par y la rompió.
7 días de la semana.
Yo te miro y se me corta la respiración.
Di lo que quieras, habla de mí. Sigue los pasos que yo iré por aquí.
Mejor calladito, y solo baila.
Te acompaña Power FM, la fuerza musical del norte de Belice.
I heard it's your birthday.
Transmite desde el corazón de Orange Rock, Power FM 95.5 en frecuencia modulada para los distritos de Corozal, Orange Rock y Belice.
Tortilla Chico's in Corozal Town has the freshest corn tortilla for breakfast, lunch, or tea. Tortilla chips for dip and salpicon. And now, Tortilla Chico's introduces their newest product, Fritos Garnaches Tortilla. You don't have to fry a corn tortilla for your garnaches anymore. Freshly packed Garnaches Tortilla. Available at your local supermarket countrywide. Just look for the Chico's Fritos bags on the shelf. Tortilla Chico's, opening hours Monday to Saturday, 4:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays, 4:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. Holidays, 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. For orders, call 422-2389. Tortilla Chico's, Belize's freshest chips and tortillas.
El Ministerio de Agricultura, Manejo de Sistema de Información de Agricultura de Belice, BIMS, le recuerda a todo agricultor en el distrito de Corozal, productores de vegetales, frutas y miel, cañeros y productores de granos, maíz, frijoles, arroz y sorgo, ganaderos y acuicultura, bananera y cítrico, agricultores en general. La registración de agricultores y granjas continúan en el distrito de Corozal. Para registrarte, visita la Oficina de Agricultura de Corozal en número 8, Quinta Avenida en Corozal o llame al 402-2297 para programar su visita. Este es un beneficio para todo agricultor registrado en el distrito de Corozal. Estar registrado hoy. Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association, branch de Orange Rock, está en busca de un operador de tractor con experiencia de preparación de suelo para la siembra de caña. Llame a la Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association al 322-3670 o al director del branch de Orange Rock, el señor Fred Ortega, al 670-2051. Un mensaje del branch de Orange Rock, de Belize Sugarcane Farmers Association. Truck, sirviendo a Belice por 50 años, con los mejores reemplazos de partes para sus maquinarias agrícolas, industriales y automotriz. Llevamos las mejores marcas con los mejores precios. También contamos con accesorios para la limpieza y cuidado de sus autos. Busque a tu West Truck más cercano. West Truck, sirviendo a Belice por 50 años.
Belize, 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 calling attention of all paddlers across our jewel Belize. All roads leads to beautiful village of Barranco, September 14, 2019. So mark your calendars for the annual Sarstone Eco Challenge. Male and female categories. Huge prizes this year. Also prizes for the youngest and oldest paddlers. Station prizes and surprise prizes. While paddlers are out, it is a family affair with an all-day football marathon, local competitions, snacks, food and drinks on sale, live entertainment and the very best of DJs. So who will be crowned champions of the island? There is one way to find out. Be a part of the Sarstone Eco Challenge 2019. Get registered today as space is limited. Call 610-0978 for more information. This challenge you don't want to miss.
Sponsors are Belize Peace Movement, Hummingbird Furnishings, Creme Radio and TV, Tide Tours, Dennis Garbott, James Busline, Love FM, Romero's Charter, Thomas Salam, Gamboa's Construction, Iggy Mary Foundation Barranco, Yellow Dog Fly Fishing Adventures, PGTV, Mario and Lucy Lara, Rolando and Mercy Fabro, Jason Mejia, Green Clean, Channel 7, Power FM Orange Walk, Delet Family, Northern Territorial Volunteers, Jex Trophies, Andrew Enriquez, Copale Rum, Sunshine Radio, and Barranco Village Council.
Water gives life. Water is life. Enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of aquatic Premium Purified Water, which now comes in 4 uniquely designed bottles and packages: 5-gallon bottles, 1-liter bottles, 500 ml bottles, and now pouches. Aquatic Premium Purified Water is your perfect way to stay hydrated. Also available, Aquatic Premium Purified Ice, available from $1 bags, $2 bags, party bags, and now by sacks. We are located on Belize Corozal Road in Orange Walk Town. Call us at 662-4398 and 34 Albert Hall Street in Belize City. Call us at 653-9282 or 653-WATA. We do deliveries. Aquatic Premium Purified Water. Feel the spirit of water.
Ponle valor a tu negocio y haz conocer tu negocio con un atractivo paquete publicitario de Power FM. Recuerda, tú atraes comercio a tu negocio anunciándote con nosotros. Power FM, valor para tu negocio.
Llame al teléfono 660-7928. Teléfono 660-7928.
Camina conmigo, Jesús. Camina conmigo. Nunca me dejes solo. Camina conmigo. Camina conmigo, Jesús. Camina conmigo. Nunca me dejes solo. Camina conmigo. Cuando me sientas solo, sin ganas de vivir, cuando mi fe no alcance para creer que estás allí. Y cuando mi enemigo me quiera destruir, no me dejes caer, Jesús. Camina conmigo.
And we continue on this beautiful Monday morning.
Camina.
It's a bit overcast here in Sugar City.
Camina conmigo.
Aquí estamos en esta preciosa y linda mañana de lunes, ya el 9º día en el mes de septiembre. It's the 9th of September 2019.
Camina conmigo.
Wherever you are on this beautiful Monday morning, getting ready to go to work, enjoying a day off. Para todas las amitas de casa, buenos días, good morning. Y a todos los agricultores, cañeros, cañeras, los del sector salud, sector turístico, a todos los albañiles, a todos los mecánicos, a todos los cocineros, a todos los taxistas, choferes, a todos los que mueven este país adelante, a los maestros, buenos días, good morning. Feliz lunes. Y vamos con más preciosa música a través de su radio. Let's go with something from Charlie Pride, Church in the Wildwood, and something from Plastic Line, Just a Closer Walk with Thee. Let's enjoy these beautiful selections y ya regresamos con más a través de su radio. Continuamos.
There's a church in the valley by the wild, no lovelier place in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the dale. How sweet on a clear Sabbath morning to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its tones so sweetly are calling. Oh, come to the church in the vale. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. There close by the church in the valley lies one that I love so well. She sleeps, sweetly sleeps neath the willow. Disturb not her rest in the vale. There close by the side of that loved one, neath the trees where the sweet flowers bloom. When the farewell hymn shall be chanted, I shall rest by her side in the tomb. Oh, come, 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 come to the church in the wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the dale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as the little brown church in the vale. Walk, 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 just a closer walk with thee.
I am weak, but thou art strong. Jesus, keep me from all wrong. I'll be satisfied as long as I walk. Let me walk close to thee. Just a closer walk with thee.
Just a closer walk.
Granted, Jesus is my plea.
Just a closer walk.
Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. When my feeble life is o'er, time for me will be no more. Guide me gently, safely o'er to thy kingdom shore, to thy shore. Just a closer walk with thee.
Just a closer walk.
Granted, Jesus is my plea.
Just a closer walk.
Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be.
Just a closer walk with thee.
Camina conmigo, Jesús. Camina conmigo, nunca me dejes solo, camina conmigo. Camina conmigo, Jesús, camina conmigo, nunca me dejes solo, camina conmigo. Cuando me sientas solo, sin ganas de vivir, cuando mi fe no alcance para creer que estás allí, y cuando mi enemigo me quiera destruir, no me dejes caer, Jesús.
We continue this beautiful Monday morning, precioso amanecer de lunes. Ahí saludando a María Cocón, buenos días, good morning. Ahí para Nur Cervantes, la familia Cervantes, buenos días. Ahí para Roberto No, buenos días. Lupita Valdés, good morning, baby, happy Monday. Ahí para Ada Arjona Lizaranja, feliz lunes. María Argüeta, ahí en San Esteban, la gente linda en San Esteban, buenos días, la familia Arjona. Ahí para la familia Osorio, la familia Izaguirre, la familia Pat. Ahí para Bish, hasta Los Lagos, los saludos ahí para Ada. En donde se encuentren, ahí en Gurnley, Illinois, más allá de las fronteras. Buenos días, buenos morning. Gracias por mantener su fiel sintonía. Ya son 19 minutos ya después de las 6 de la mañana. Let's go with something from Aretha Franklin. I say a little prayer. Y luego vamos a tomar una pequeña pausa y ya regresamos con más en su programa El Salón del Evangelio.
Nunca me dejes solo.
Así que buenos días allá hasta San Ignacio Cayo, ahí en Martha's Kitchen. Buenos días ahí en Pitos Fast Food. Feliz lunes. It's a beautiful Monday. Let's enjoy this one, and then we're going to take a short commercial break, and we'll be back with the quote for the day. Así que a gozar de su lunes. Mañana ya es el 10, mañana es día feriado. Así que hay que ir a trabajar el día de hoy, ¿ok? A echarle ganas.
Camina conmigo, mi esposa. Camina conmigo.
Take time, and all through my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, take my heart and I will love it forever and ever. Together, it's meant to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for me. Nobody but me.
power in your radio. Power FM. Power FM 95.5.
Andrea, Barry, Chantal, Dorian, Erin, the 2019 hurricane season is here. Your homes must be protected. Lazaro Urbina and Sons have your hurricane protection. Protect your homes this hurricane season with your roll-up windows and doors shutters, accordion windows and door shutters. We build them, we make them, we customize them. No more nailing and nailing and nailing of plywoods. For the best of your home protection and security, Lazaro Urbina and Sons Workshop. Contact us at 302-2756 or at 661-7513. Also at 610-3392, 665-7222 or at 650-9020. We welcome you in our office. Come and inquire estimates for your family's safety at number 36 San Narciso Street, Orin, Joak Town. Lazaro Urbina and Sons. Be protected, be secured this hurricane season. Imelda, Jerry, Karen, Lorenzo, Melissa, Nestor, Olga. Anna's Kitchen for the best in Belizean cuisine. Get your homemade breakfast from 7 o'clock Monday to Saturday. Fried beans, fried eggs, sausage, ham, salami, bologna, and stewed chicken. Served with fried jacks or flour tortillas. Daily lunch ready at 11:30 Monday to Saturday. Rice and beans and white rice with stew beans. Served with chicken, beef, and pork. Our daily specials on Mondays: beef soup. Tuesdays: chicken soup. Wednesdays: boil up and fry fish. Thursdays: cow foot soup. Fridays: kong soup and fry fish. Saturdays: boil up and cow foot. Anna's Kitchen. We are located on Belize Corozal Road. Call us 669-7000. We deliver in town. Anna's Kitchen, the taste of home away from home.
Right.
Total Hypermarket. For all your shopping needs in Orin, Joak Town. Come visit us. We are located at the Victoria Hotel building. We carry the lowest, yes, the lowest prices in town for everyday groceries, flour, sugar, beans and rice, Smucker's jelly and doctor's recommended Maizu exotic juices for men's best friend. We carry the best dog foods from Brazil, Banded and Burbo. Complete food developed to meet the nutritional needs of adult dogs, providing balanced and tasty diet, formulated with selected ingredients, enriched with vitamins, minerals, and omega-6, promoting the maintenance of healthy skin and hair. We are the agents of TCL appliances, Wi-Fi air conditions, and smart televisions in all models and sizes. Come visit us, take advantage of our low prices, and right away in one of our variety of models, size and styles, Geo motorcycles, all at one place. Call us at 638-6704 or 322-2727. Parking? We have a huge parking space for you. Total Hypermarket, now in Orin, Joak Town.
Now is the best time to get smart broadband, the fastest unlimited internet in Belize. Sign up for broadband and get a prepaid plan for your phone with 50% off all calls, plus free SMS and data. Or you can sign up for broadband with one of our exclusive postpaid plans that start as low as $20 monthly. Comes with free talk, text, and data. And if you want to enjoy a wide assortment of movies and shows, try our broadband with Netflix bundle. Visit a smart showroom near you for more information. Smart, your full-service telecom provider.
continuamos en esta preciosa y linda mañana. Ahí saludando ahí a Tania Morejón, buenos días. Juanita Emanuel Castañeda, Dora Borland, buenos días, feliz lunes. Ahí para Ruth Valdés, Víctor Chablé, buenos días. Flori, Carol Flori, buenos días. En donde se encuentren, precioso y lindo. Ahí para el gran amigo. Ahí los verduleros ahí en el mercado Fort Carnes, los que viajan de las diferentes aldeas hacia Arinjoak, ahí para el gran chofer Balito, ahí para Biggs, buenos días, feliz lunes, y a todos los pasajeros que viajan en los diferentes autobuses, gracias por mantener la fiel sintonía. Ahí para el gran amigo Roach, los taxistas, ahí para Pete, ahí para Bao, ahí para Tony, ahí para Elud, ahí para Efren, a todos que laboran, ahí para el silencioso, ahí para Carquis, ahí para Cucho, ahí en York Taxi Union, Hospital Taxi Union, Independent Taxi Union. A todos un placentero y lindo lunes. Vamos con la frase para el día de hoy. Let's go with this morning's quote. It goes like this. The secret to living well and longer is eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. Beautiful quote for this beautiful Monday morning para arrancar ya la semana laboral que se va a interrumpir el día de mañana, ¿verdad? Se interrumpe el día laboral el día de mañana por ser día feriado el 10 de septiembre. Let's go with the quote one more time. The secret to living well and longer is eat half, walk double, laugh triple, and love without measure. A pleasant good morning. Enjoy your Monday. Aquí especialmente dedicada esta canción ahí para el amigo Méndez, ahí en Puebla, los camoteros de Puebla, y a todos ahí en el mercado Fort Carnes, buenos días, ahí para Leti, igualmente ahí en Mother's Kitchen, a los que laboran ahí en el concilio municipal, ahí para Maestro, ahí para Robis, ahí para Daddy, ahí para Tony, a todo el staff ahí laborando arduamente, feliz lunes. Y vamos con esta que dice así: hazme un palacio de Julio Elías, y ya regresamos con más.
Este tema, hazme un palacio, con nuestro hermano Julio Elías.
Cerca de Cristo.
Jesús, camina conmigo, nunca me dejes solo, camina conmigo.
Lindo tema musical ahí.
Camina conmigo,
Continuamos en esta preciosa mañana, ahí saludando a toda la gente linda en las diferentes aldeas. Buenos días, buenos morning, gracias por mantener la fiel sintonía. Vamos con más música. Let's go with some more beautiful selections. Let's go with this one. This one is from Red Foley and the Sunshine Boys Quartet.
Cuando me sientas solo,
Peace in the Valley. Let's go with this one.
Oh, well, I'm tired and so weary, but I must go along till the Lord will come and call me away. Well, the morning so bright, and the Lamb is the light, and the night is as black as the sea. Oh, yes.
There will be peace in the valley for me someday.
There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh Lord, I pray.
There'll be no sadness, no sorrow.
Oh my Lordy,
no trouble I see.
There will be peace in the valley for me. The bear will be gentle, and the wolf will be tame, and the lion shall lay down by the lamb. Oh, yes. And the beast from the wild will be led by a child. And I'll be changed from this creature that I am. Oh, yes.
There will be peace in the valley for me someday.
There will be peace in the valley for me. Oh, Lord, I pray.
There'll be no sadness, no sorrow.
Oh, my Lordy,
no trouble I see.
There will be peace in the valley for me. For me.
Feel the power in your radio. Power FM. Power FM 95.5.
Cuando mi fe no alcance para creer que estás allí, y cuando mi enemigo me quiera destruir, no me dejes caer, Jesús, camina.
Continuamos en esta preciosa y linda mañana y saludando a Felipe Atún. Buenos días, good morning. Para Flora Brego, buenos días amigo, feliz inicio de semana. Saludos aquí escuchando Power FM en la curvita Fast Food. Para Don George, igual que estuvo de cumpleaños el día de ayer. Feliz cumpleaños otra vez. Vamos con la última en este segmento. Esta es de Roberto Orellana y Blessed. Lléname, Espíritu de Dios, lléname de vida. Vamos a gozar esta y luego ya regresamos con el programa de los pequeños gigantes del hogar. Feliz lunes, así continuamos.
Camina
Espíritu de Dios, llena mi vida, llena mi alma, llena mi ser. Espíritu de Dios.
FM 95.5. ¡Piper, Piper! ¡Mira, allá va el patito Juan! Sí, ¿sabes que ayer lo encontré? ¿Y sabes lo que me contó? ¿Qué te dijo? ¿Qué te dijo? ¿Qué te contó? ¿Querés que te cuente? A ver, escucha. Encontré al patito Juan en la esquina del zaguán. Encontré al patito Juan en la esquina del zaguán. Y me dijo, ven que vamos a charlar. Un consejo sano yo te voy a dar.
Buenos días, good morning a los pequeños gigantes del hogar. Good morning to all little kings and queens at home. On this 9th day of September 2019. Hay que portarse bien, hay que desayunar. You have to have a healthy breakfast. Y solo lo puede hacer con productos Madisco. The best products are at your local supermarket. Enjoy quality high top end products at your local supermarket. Así que una variedad de productos de Madisco lo pueden encontrar en su supermercado local, su supermercado cercano. Y hay que portarse bien, ¿ok? Hay que portarse de lo mejor. Este segmento está traído por ustedes por Madisco.
Looking for delicious wholesome meat for your family should not be a hard decision. Brass corned beef, luncheon meat, and Lasco fruit drinks have always been a family favorite. And now, with our new convenient size, Brass corned beef and luncheon meat are even more affordable and are guaranteed to satisfy any healthy appetite. A perfect addition to these are Lasco fruit drink products, available in vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and peanut punch. No need to stress about what next to eat. Have Brass and Lasco help you to create that perfect meal. Brass and Lasco products are available in supermarkets near you.
¡Piper, Piper! ¡Mira, allá va el patito Juan! Sí, ¿sabes que ayer lo encontré? ¿Y sabes lo que me contó? ¿Qué te dijo? ¿Qué te dijo? ¿Qué te contó? ¿Quieres que te cuente? A ver, escucha. Encontré al patito Juan en la esquina de...
Y continuamos con más preciosa, linda música y especialmente para los pequeños gigantes del hogar. Hay que ir a clases. You gotta go to school, you gotta get ready to go to school.
Me dijo, ven que vamos a...
Hay que echarle ganas porque mañana es día feriado, ¿verdad? Let's go with these selections. Jesus is so great. Estamos de fiesta con Jesús. Let's enjoy these two beautiful selections y ya regresamos con más para despedir el programa en este precioso y lindo lunes 9 the 9th day of September 2019.
Larga vida te dará. Mira vos. Obedece a tu papá. De vuelta. Obedece a tu mamá.
Sunshine. He's the one who puts the moon in the sky. He's the one who hung the stars one by one. He's the one who makes the birds sing. He's the one who makes your dreams so high. He's the one who makes me smile. Day by day, Jesus, you're my superhero.
contó? ¿Querés que te cuente? A ver, escucha. Encontré al patito Juan en la esquina del zaguán. Encontré al patito Juan en la esquina del zaguán. Y me dijo, ven que vamos a charlar. Un consejo sano yo te voy a dar. Y me dijo, ven que vamos a charlar. Un consejo sano yo te voy a dar. Obedece a tu papá.
No.
Obedece a tu mamá.
¿A mi mamá también?
Y si lo haces el Señor,
¿Qué va a pasar? ¿Qué va a pasar?
larga vida te dará.
Mira vos.
Recuerden, los mejores productos lo encuentran en el supermercado local. Productos Marisco. Buenos días a todos los pequeños gigantes del hogar. Happy Monday. Start of a brand new week. Así que hay que portarse bien. You gotta behave good. You gotta pay mind to your teachers, to the adults, to your elders. Hay que obedecer a mami, a papi, a los mayores, a los maestros. Feliz lunes, en donde se encuentren. Gracias por haberme acompañado desde las 5:30 esta mañana. Si Diosito lo permite, nosotros regresamos con otro segmento.
Porque así un niño bueno vas a ser.
Y ya se viene Santiago Baeza con Despierta Belice. Así que feliz lunes. Que Diosito los bendiga y los proteja siempre en este lunes. Gracias por su fiel sintonía. Ya solo nos separan 3 minutos ya de las 7 de la mañana. Feliz lunes, chao. Ya se viene Santiago Baeza con Despierta Belice. A gozar de su lunes, a gozar de su día libre el día de mañana, día feriado, el 10 de septiembre el día de mañana. Así que no lo hagan mucho, ¿ok? Don't overdo it. Remember, Wednesday is another working day. Así que continuamos en este precioso y lindo lunes. Chao.
Me parece que ahora no me acuerdo mucho, pero sí, yo lo hago, a veces lo hago, ¿viste?
Mejor escuchar Patito Juan.
Fortina is the smooth, tasty addition to the perfect rice and beans, tortilla, and Creole bread. It's a Belizean must-have. And with Fortina's new reduced price, it is now more affordable for every home. Fortina cooks.
Feel the power in your radio. Power FM. Power FM 95.5.
Well, this one is about the old-fashioned lemonade. Long time we didn't drink this thing, and now you come back again. Straight for Eleanor out of Orange Walk Town. Drink up, doggy says so. As it nice and delicious. Watch this. We love lemonade, we love lemonade. Oh, how we love free lemonade. We love lemonade, we love lemonade. Old-fashioned lemonade. We love lemonade, we love lemonade. Oh, how we love free lemonade. We love lemonade, we love lemonade. Old-fashioned lemonade. We have the cream soda, we have the pineapple, we have the lime, orange and green apple. We have the strawberry, ginger beer, grape, ginger ale and root beer too. We love the lemonade, we love the lemonade. Oh, how we love free lemonade. We love the lemonade, we love the lemonade. Old-fashioned lemonade.
September Festival Weekend, the Office of the Musical Ambassador presents the biggest pre-Juve party called Street Fete inside the Marion Jones parking lot and street. It's all going down Friday, September the 6th. It's the biggest pre-Juve party ever. Unlimited water, foam, CO2. And now to put the fete on another level, flying all the way from St. Lucia, Malta.
I don't want no one who bend down my girl, bend down. The party lit, party we coming to shell down that, shell down.
And to represent all you snackers, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago, Nessa Preppy.
I come up to wine.
Now representing Belize, Ernestine, TR Shine, Boss Lady, Bostic, Echo and Positive Vibes. Belize's top DJs, hosted by DJ Dixie and Y Rush. Tickets are only $30. Sponsored by King's Rental, Cellular Plus Belize, Norman's Printing, Aquatic Premium Water, More FM, Love FM, Mars Rental, Madisco Innova Dental Care, Apex, Champion Security, Smiling Meats, Car Guys, Magnum, Caribbean, and Campari.
Este septiembre seguimos con grandes descuentos en San Isidro Construction Center, constructores y público en general. Durante este septiembre les ofrecemos grandes descuentos en precios de me lo llevo en materiales de construcción. Sí, escuchó bien. Por todas sus compras en efectivo de cemento Maya y Varías, usted conseguirá un gran descuento de 10% en sus bloques de calidad de San Isidro de 6 y 4 pulgadas. Además de esto, usted recibirá su super descuento en cemento y varías y otros materiales de construcción. En San Isidro Construction Center, siempre sales ganando. No lo pienses más. Vamos a San Isidro para aprovechar de estos super descuentos en materiales de construcción. Así que visite hoy sus tiendas San Isidro, en las esquinas Don y Jamaica, y también en el número 3 de San Antonio Road en el municipio de Orange Walk. Ahórrese tiempo y dinero visitando San Isidro Construction Center. Llame al teléfono 322-2056 o al 322-0297. Hacemos entregas a domicilio en pueblos y también a pueblos y aldeas en Orange Walk, Corozal y Belice. San Isidro, construyendo la casa de sus sueños.
The Belly September Festival Weekend. Wave Radio, the office of the musical ambassador. Travelers Liquors, Rudy Boy Energy Drink, Radisson Fort George, and Digiboost presents Sizzla Kalonji. You don't know the man I go blaze all of the top song them like. Who remember that one, yeah?
Rise to the eyes and look at yourself and say, when do you go down to need my love? Try cry. Even you.
And just when you think it done, we are going to present the artist that represents all ladies, Vanessa Bling.
Stop going like a year man. I'm running out pockets from my feet. I have everything to be.
Also featuring for the first time, the brand new Jamaican rap sensation, Jackal, alongside Y-Rush blazing all of the bad music them from Jamaica. Sponsored by Madisco, King's Rental, Cellular Plus Belize, Norman's Printing, Aquatic Premium Water, More FM, Love FM, Mars Rental, Madisco Innova Dental Care, Apex, Champion Security, Island Meats, Car Guys, Magnum, and Campari.
Martin's Steel Supplies. Efficient, reliable, better service, best prices. For all your construction needs. Construction steel rods, quarter inch, 3/8, half-inch, Maya cement, sand and gravel, by yard or truckload, cement blocks, 4-inch, 6-inch, 8-inch, construction plywood, PVC pipes and fittings, Celotex, Plycem, sheetrock, studs and tracks, sheetrock compound, tape and screws, construction plastic, 2mm, 3mm, 4mm, conduits, 20mm and 25mm, galvanized and PVC chain links. You ask for it, we deliver it. Call us at 660-7612, 663-2973. We are located corner Rosewood and Mayflower Street in Orange Town. Come visit us. We are open Monday to Saturday from 7 a.m. straight through 5 p.m. Martin Steel Supplies. Efficient, reliable, better service.
Ponle valor a tu negocio y haz conocer tu negocio con un atractivo paquete publicitario de Power FM. Recuerda, tú atraes comercio a tu negocio anunciándote con nosotros. Power FM, valor para tu negocio.
Llame al teléfono 660-7928. Teléfono 660-7928.
Teach me to sing thy praise. To thee I yield my maiden love, entire and pure and free, devoted as the stars above. I serve and honor thee. God's goodness gave this land to me, to honor and to love. For all the earth there's none so free. Oh, every nook you roam, our hearts are small and I rejoice. The lad has come to me. If a fair ground this fairy choice, believes by the sea.
Straight out of Sugar City, Orange Walk, Power FM, broadcasting 24/7. Belize's hit radio, 95.5, Power FM.
It was the 10th day of September in 98 and a Domini, when our forefathers won the glorious flag at old St. George's Key. Then hail them, cheer them, let our grateful loyal hearts not fail them, as we march and sing and shout merrily the battle of St. George's Key. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It was the 10th day of September in 98 and a Domini, when our forefathers won the glorious flag at old St. George's Key. Then hail them, cheer them, let our grateful loyal hearts not fail them, as we march and sing and shout a merry glee the battle of St. George's Key. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. It was the 10th day of September in 98 and a Domini, when our forefathers won the glorious flag, the battle of St. George's Key.
You're in tune to Power FM 95.5.
Everything I know, light up, everything I know, light up, everything I know, light up, everything I know. What I build, light build, good build, old build, house rent, food build, people losing their everything. Light up, everything add up. 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 Water bill got up, light bill got up, grocery bill got up, phone bill got up, house rent got up, school bill got up, people losing their jobs, everything got up. Got to find a solution to this situation. Got to find a solution to this situation. Can't do it before the man suffer. Can't do it before the man feel it. Light up, everything got up. 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 Jana kay hatugarama, yugale pegima. Jana kay harima, yugale pegima. Jana kay haitema, yugale pegima. Jana kay hatugarama, yugale pegima. Jana kay hamatima, yugale pegima. Jana kay hatenisma, yugale pegima. Jana kay hakuwaruma, yugale pegima. Everything got up. Light up, everything got up. Light up, everything got up. Light up, everything got up. Water bill got up, light bill got up, grocery bill got up, phone bill got up, house rent got up, school bill got up, people losing their jobs, everything got up. Got to find a solution to this situation. Got to find a solution to this situation. Got to let the poor get a sofa. Got to let the poor get a village. Light up, everything got up. 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 Light up, everything got up.
You're in tune to Power FM.
September 21st is Independence Day, Independence Day. I believe in turning songs. Independence Day, Independence Day. We all unite for Independence Day, Independence Day. Together we celebrate Independence Day, Independence Day. You hear people in Coruscant shout. Independence Day, Independence Day. You hear people in Orange Walk shout. Independence Day, Independence Day. And you hear people in Belize shout. Independence Day, Independence Day. And you hear people in Caillou shout. Independence Day, Independence Day. You hear people in Decatur shout. You hear people in Toledo shout. Everywhere people in Belize shout. September 21st is Independence Day, Independence Day.
all Belizeans in Belize and around the world. Stay tuned to the #1 talk show, Despierta Belice con Santiago Baeza. Despierta Belice con Santiago Baeza for reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news.
Buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, buenos días, Corozal, Malopkin, Orange Walk, Manning, Belize City. Buenos días, Belmopan, San Ignacio, Santa Elena, Socots, Benqueviejo del Carmen, Puiti, Binafi, Griga, Dios, PG.
There is not a place to find.
Good morning, San Pedro, Kikaker. Good morning to you. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, it is Monday. It is the 9th day of the 9th month of 2019. Good morning to you. Una vez más, buenos días, Orange Walk, buenos días, Corozal, buenos días, Belice, buenos días, ahí hasta ahí para Juliet Cuello, para María Cancino, Doris Logan Pinelo, good morning. Ahí también para María, dice aquí, buenos días. Sunny, good morning to you. Y también dice aquí, Santiago, es su birthday de Dorothy Rayburn. Salúdamela para mí, Santiago, por favor. Ojalá que cumpla muchos años más. Okay, Dorothy, happy birthday to you. Coming to you from your friends. Wishing you the very, very, very best on your birthday today. Ok, te desean lo mejor, Dorothy. Felicidades y happy birthday to you. Man, you know when we are getting out of this stuff, you know, we are so blessed. So blessed to listen about those who are celebrating birthdays, those who are healthy, and for those who are not too healthy, okay, those who are worrying, los que se preocupan, ¿verdad? Porque hay mucha gente que también se preocupa, como es hoy lunes, muchos parientes están preguntando, Sani, ¿hay clases o no va a haber clases en la Inmaculada? You know, yesterday in church, I understand that they will see they're going to text all parents. Pues a Sani no le va a llegar un mensaje porque Sani no tiene ningún niño ya en la Inmaculada, okay? So I will not be getting no text messages in regards to the children. But one thing I can tell you, that the river continues to stink, and it stinks so bad. We gotta say, thank you, Lord, for the rain. Gracias, Señor, por la lluvia que nos has dado el día de ayer. Yesterday, Orange Walk got a wonderful rain, a great rain, pero la verdad no sabemos hasta cuándo va a seguir la lluvia. Queremos más lluvia. Okay, that is the only way we understand that the river will be flushing out. This morning we'll be having Orlando de la Fuente this morning here on Power FM. We might be having Dr. Ken as well. Okay, Dr. Ken también va a estar acompañando a Orlando para que podamos hablar con ustedes de lo que está pasando en el río y qué es la situación, porque ha quedado peor la situación en el río, que la escuela, la Inmaculada, se ha cerrado. Okay, they had to shut down the school because it's a serious issue. But this morning, before we do anything, let us start by praying the Belizean National Prayer. Vamos a comenzar orando la oración nacional del país de Belice, María Cancino, Nicolás Aquemé. Let's do that this morning. But yes, we will be having Orlando de la Fuente, owner of Maracas Bar and Grill, will be having Dr. Ken. And this is very important for us, because then these are the men that are the experts. These are the men that are smelling the stench that is there at the river. Y eso es lo que nosotros queremos que el pueblo se dé a conocer el día de hoy. Qué grave es para los hombres y mujeres que trabajan en Maracas, y qué dañino puede hacer para los niños que están en la escuela. Pero primero vamos a hacer esto, comenzando con la oración nacional del país de Belice. Oremos, let us pray. Almighty and eternal God, who through Jesus Christ has revealed your glory to all nations, please protect and preserve Belize, our beloved country. God of might, wisdom, and justice, please assist our Belizean government and people with your Holy Spirit of counsel and fortitude. Let your light of your divine wisdom direct their plans and endeavors, so that with your help we may attain our just objectives. With your guidance, may all our endeavors tend to peace, social justice, liberty, national happiness, the increase of industry, sobriety, and useful knowledge. We pray, O God of mercy, for all of us, that we may be blessed in the knowledge and sanctified in the observance of your most holy law, that we may be preserved in union and in peace, which the world itself cannot give. And after enjoying the blessings of this life, please admit us, dear Lord, to that eternal reward that you have prepared for those who love you. Lord, Belize loves you. This tiny jewel, the heart of Central America, the pearl of the Caribbean, this 8,867 square miles, from the Rio Hondo to the Sarstoon, from the Yalbak Hills to the Blue Lagoon, bordered in the south and west by our sister nation, Guatemala, in the north by Mexico, and on the east by the beautiful Caribbean Sea. Lord, we pray for our leaders, that you may fill their cups with wisdom. We pray for our young people, that you may shower them with a peace that passes all understanding. And we pray for all Belizeans, Lord, that you may continue to guide us, protect us, lead us, bless us in each and every way. We pray for all Belizeans, those who are in the jewel and those who are abroad. Oramos para cada beliceño, los que se encuentran en el país y los que se encuentran en el extranjero. Bendícenos. Bendícenos, Señor, es nuestra oración. Aquí en el 95.5 FM. Bless us all, we pray.
home, sweet home, believe there is not a place so fine.
Ok, una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, we are back. Estamos una vez más en su programa número 1, Despierta Belice, la cultura norteña. Con nosotros esta mañana tenemos a nuestros invitados, nadie más que el doctor Ken con nosotros, Friends of the New River. Good morning to you, Dr. Ken. Buenos días, doctor.
Buenos días, Sani. Muchas gracias por tenernos aquí.
Ok, también con nosotros tenemos a Orlando de la Fuente, a businessman that has a business right at the edge of the New River, Maracas Bar and Grill, a famous spot here in Orange Walk, and of course a beautiful resort in Orange Walk. Orlando de la Fuente, good morning to you.
Good morning, Sunny, and thanks for having us over today.
Claro que sí, tenemos esta mañana, vamos a estar charlando con estos dos invitados. But first, as we're going to start, today we're talking about the New River, and I understand that on Saturday, you guys were on the river, Orlando, and B&E. B&E was with you, and of course, we are learning that that you guys were so fortunate to see what the Department of Environment was doing on the New River to bring to the public the attention of the condition. I noticed on your Facebook, Orlando, that is what called me the attention in regards to when it comes to this situation. I saw a post that you did, and that post actually said, Sonny, you know what, you must get in touch with Orlando. Orlando has something there. You said here, if I can quickly see this, yesterday, which was Saturday, the Department of Environment and the B&E installed 3 hydrogen sulfate H2S sensors and alarm at Maracas. Can you tell us about these sensors, Mr. Landy?
Yes, Sonny, actually it's hydrogen sulfide. It's not sulfate, but I was
sulfide,
not.
thanks.
Yeah, I was not on the boat trip on Saturday. Yeah, unfortunately, I could not make that trip, but Dr. Novello will be able to speak more about that boat trip and what they found. The monitors that they installed, that the Department of the Environment installed at the request, that the B&E installed at the DOE's request, are hydrogen sulfide monitors, and they have 3 sensors along the river at Maracas. They're very similar to what was installed at La Immaculada, and then they have a central point that feeds the data and is closer to our staff. So when the sensors pick up the presence of hydrogen sulfide above a certain parameter, an alarm will go off, and they had a brief training on what we should look for and what we should report on the monitor.
If these alarms would go off, Orlando, if these alarms would go off, what should happen to the staff? What should the staff do? Should they put on a mask? Should they get out of the area immediately? What should happen? ¿Qué debe que pasar si esta alarma llega a sonar? I mean, these are your workers. These are men and women working in Maracas. So when this alarm goes off, what should be their response?
Okay. Si me permite, Sani, voy a hablar en inglés porque mi español no es tan bueno. Y disculpe por tener un apellido como De La Fuente y un nombre como Orlando que no sé hablar en español muy bien. But all right, what the monitors sense is the presence of hydrogen sulfide. And hydrogen sulfide is a colorless gas. It's denser than air, so it usually stays at the surface of the water or of any liquid where you would find it. It's easily dispersed and dissipates. So with some wind, then it spreads out and it becomes diluted. But usually it settles at the bottom, right at the very top of the surface of the water, a few inches. The presence of hydrogen sulfide gas is measured in parts per million. And at 2 parts per million, that's when you start smelling it. And you smell this, you get the smell of rotten eggs. That's what it smells like, because it's actually caused by, it's a result of the process of decomposition. It happens when organic matter is decomposing. When the bacteria is eating that organic matter, then that gas is released. The gas is poisonous and it's toxic. So at 8 parts, anything between 8 to 9 parts per million, that's when the alarm will sound. At 8 parts per million, it will be a light, a strobe light. And so we need to look out for the strobe light. At 9 parts per million, additionally, a siren will come on, and we need to evacuate at that point. We need to evacuate and close. Just close as quickly as possible and get out the area. Fortunately and unfortunately, 2 things have kept happening. The alarm keeps going off if a boat passes, or if you have a sudden rain and the water is stirred up, it releases the pent-up gas in the water, or if the boat passes. But it releases it, and it obviously goes beyond the 10 parts per million, and so the siren sounds, but it's only very briefly for like 30 seconds, and then it goes off again. Then it stops. Sorry, it stops. So we're in this situation where we're supposed to ask the Department of the Environment for guidance today, because what happens if you only come on for 30 seconds? We don't know. Like yesterday, when the heavy rain come down, it lasted for about 2 minutes. And then it died off again.
And Landy, if I could say, and even Dr. Ken, si podemos decir esto para usted. Orlando ha mencionado que han puesto estos sensores para buscar el hydrogen sulfide. Doc, can you explain to us what is hydrogen sulfide? And so that the people can know and what effects does this do, because there's a sensor. If the sensor goes off, the workers must leave, because then it seems that they can cause something to the workers, something can happen, you know. So can you explain to us about hydrogen sulfide and how damaging that is for people, for humans?
Sure. Firstly, well, this is something we've been chatting about for a while. Even when DOE was here a couple of weeks ago, or a few weeks ago, everybody was talking about water pollution, and I was insisting that we need to talk about air pollution also. And unfortunately, it took perhaps La Immaculada to be evacuated to bring light to the potential of human harm. And hydrogen sulfide is perhaps the most noxious or toxic gas that is coming out from the river right now. I am sure it's not the only one, but it's the one we're all concentrating on. I must give kudos to the DOE in terms of their action in setting up the monitors for the hydrogen sulfide gas. Everybody would have wanted this to be up there from, I don't know, proverbial last year, but it is what it is. So they're doing what they have to do right now. Like Orlando said, it's a gas. You can't see it, but you surely can smell it. As a matter of fact, I was out there by your parking lot and I could have smelled it.
It smelled strong. It really smells strong, Doc.
Hydrogen sulfide will make its presence known. It's that typical rotten egg scent. Now, symptoms or what it can cause to humans will depend on two things. The concentration, as Orlando had mentioned, the parts per million in the air, that's number one, but also the duration of exposure. It's not the same thing to be exposed to, let's say, 30 ppms or parts per million for 30 seconds as opposed to being exposed to that same amount for 30 minutes. So it's dependent on those two factors. But very briefly, what it can do at low doses, and let me perhaps put this into more context, Sani. Typically, in the air, let's say Orange Walk, when there's no sort of contamination, what we would expect theoretically is 0.001 to 0.003 parts per million in the air. That is correct. So with 3 zeros to the right-hand side of a decimal, so that's the minutest of amounts of hydrogen sulfide. So, yeah, when we hit the tens, we're talking about a concentration that would definitely affect human health. And this is precisely what the kids at La Immaculada have been experiencing, no?
Headaches, the vomiting.
Absolutely.
Nausea. The nausea, yeah.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Well, getting it.
Yeah, so, and this is exactly what we began to see, at least from the health perspective at my private practice. Kids coming in for nausea, vomiting, upset stomach, that would be the typical complaint. And even the ones who have allergies, the ones who suffer from allergic rhinitis or asthma, I have seen some cases being triggered off, and I would suspect it is related to the hydrogen sulfide that these kids have been breathing when they were at school at La Immaculada.
Wow, okay, now we are learning this, Orlando, and Orlando, what is there that you're discussing as well? You know, you said every time a boat passes, it stirs
up the gas.
Waters,
yeah.
And when it stirs the waters,
it releases the hydrogen sulfide.
Hydrogen sulfide.
Yeah.
When it rains, it provokes the water and it releases. So that means that gas is always there at the top of the river. Is that gas always there?
It's naturally occurring, like Dr. Novello said, but in very minute quantities because the process of decomposition happens perpetually. You know, you have organisms that die and fall to the bottom of the water, and they start decomposing by the bacteria. And that is the byproduct of decomposition. So it's always there, but in very, very minute quantities, not even enough to smell. But I also must point out, Sani, that at 100 parts per million, the gas becomes odorless, and that's where the danger sets in. You can't smell a rotten egg anymore.
Say again, please repeat that for us, because this is very important.
At around 100 parts per million, the concentration is so high that I don't know why, but the doctors call it olfactory fatigue, and so it's no longer, you can no longer smell it. It becomes odorless, and that's where the danger sets in because you don't know you're breathing it in because it has no smell.
You mentioned the doctors say, so we have the doctor here with us. So Dr. Kedu, would you like to explain that to us?
Sure, it's olfactory fatigue or accommodation, which simply means that your nose, that's the olfactory organ, gets used to it to the point that it no longer detects it. Yeah. Again, it's the, let me put it into context. Let's say at Maracas, hydrogen sulfide hits 100 ppms. Perhaps the waiters and the waitresses working there won't smell it, but if Kent Novello goes in to dine at Maracas, I will surely smell it because my nose has not been fatigued at that point.
Yeah, and at 100 parts per million also, that's when you had. At Maracas, just let me go back a bit. At Maracas, the reason they installed the sensors was that the Department of the Environment was doing their walk around, their inspections, to look at the establishments, talk to the staff. It was a decision made among the public health, the Ministry of Health, the Department of the Environment, and B&E. And so they just did some random testing with a handheld sampler. And the reason what made them decide to install the monitors was that the levels at Maracas on the day that they were there were between 19 and 40.
Wow.
19 and 40 at the surface of the water. So as soon as you come up a few feet, go to the bank, on the river bank, then it drops considerably. But at the surface of the water, those were the readings, 19 to 40 parts per million.
Your nose get used to it. That is what is getting to me at this point of time, Mr. De La Fuente and Dr. Ken. As we are learning, estamos aprendiendo de lo que está pasando. Este gas tóxico que está soltando el río, dañino para el humano, y también estamos aprendiendo que la nariz se puede acostumbrar al olor feo que uno está oliendo en Orange Walk. You know, we were at church at Corozal Street in Orange Walk town, and way there during the rain, we could have smelled it, Orlando, and we I tell you, we didn't need what. That's about
half mile.
That's about a half mile
or
from
a mile, Joe.
and from the river. It's far, and we could have smelled it, you know, and that was during the rain, whilst we were in church yesterday morning, and how about those pregnant women, Doc? Las mujeres embarazadas, ¿qué efecto esto tiene en las mujeres embarazadas, en los bebés, nenes todavía, you know what you call it, small babies, them?
Los lactantes menores.
Los lactantes, that's right. What effect does this have on these children as well?
Well, if we start with the premise that the younger you are, the less developed your immune system is, then we can extrapolate that exposure to this gas or any other poison, because it is a poison, can be an effect that is 10 times or 100 times greater than in adults. And like I mentioned, what I've been seeing was asthma attacks, allergies, the nasal allergies or allergic rhinitis crisis. Those are the things I've been seeing. With pregnant women, I don't think there's much evidence or much studies with regards to pregnant women, because naturally hydrogen sulfide would occur perhaps in oil fields, those where they drill for oil, and we don't have pregnant women working there. But the general consensus or the general thought when it comes to medicine is that pregnant women should be not exposed to anything that is considered poisonous because of the possibility of something called a teratogenic effect, which means it can cause birth defects. Again, there's not much pregnant women exposed to hydrogen sulfide, so literature out there with regards to that is very scant, very minimal, but I wouldn't suggest it for sure.
Orlando, we are taking a look as a businessman. Maracas is taking a serious toll on your guest. I heard about it. Raul Pelayo here at Lamanay at Tower Hill, the tourists. I mean, you had to shift. I understand you had to shift your runs from your place. You had to go way up in Tower Hill. What is the span of the river, the length of the river that is actually contaminated? Do you have an idea, Mr. De La Fuente?
Well, our tours usually departed from Maracas, which is in Orange Walk town, because between Maracas and the toll bridge, it was the least traveled portion of the river. When you talk about the tour operators who depart from toll bridge, you're talking about hundreds and hundreds of tourists daily taking that route. So you would find that the wildlife is less, the view is less pristine, and now since the pollution of the river started, we have had to change because we don't want them to see this part of the river and to experience this smell. So we take the boat up to Tower Hill and then we drive the guest in a van and we depart from Tower Hill, because right above BSI pretty much it clears up tremendously, significantly. And so that has added an additional cost to us. We have to provide transportation to take them in the morning, transportation to bring them back, provide a driver. It has added to our cost. And that's about 7 miles of river.
7 miles of river,
Yeah.
about 7 miles. Presently, do you know where, after these rains from last Friday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday, we had a good rain yesterday. This morning, not much, but do you know, because I understand that in San Esteban, it is hitting San Esteban right now. It got in San Esteban on a Saturday, between Friday night and Saturday morning. It got in San Esteban. So San Esteban is taking a leak. It's their first experience of the waters. Do you know how far the water is down south going to the lagoon?
I talk to the tour guides daily, and a few weeks ago it had backflowed as far as between Shipyard and Guinea Grass. And the reason that happens is that when you have this prolonged drought like we're experiencing right now, the level of the water is lowered, goes lower, and with the tides from the sea, it pushes the water in, so the salinity increases, and that's the indication that we know the water is backflowing. But I have a tour guide told me, a senior tour guide said, you know what, Orlando, let's wait 1 week, maybe a few more days. He said it's really clearing up, the wind is picking up, we're getting these rains, and he said the bad water is just like it's just a few miles above us in Orange Walk, and it's moving down. You mentioned San Esteban, Sani, and the DOE made a presentation, and they spoke about the topography of the river and how even though the river is flowing, it's flowing north in towards the sea and empties in the Bay of Corozal. Right at San Esteban, the elevation of the land increases, the waterbed, the riverbed increases, and so it goes up a few meters. And so in San Esteban, because the water is so low, all the poison, all the effluents, that's where it's accumulating. So San Esteban has it really, really bad. We need the level of the water to raise high enough that it goes beyond San Esteban and starts flowing. So that's according to the Department of the Environment, that there's a bottleneck at San Esteban because the topography of the land, the elevation increases. It's higher above sea level than in Orange Walk Town or in where the lagoon starts.
Interesante para San Esteban. San Esteban, buenos días. Gracias a San Esteban por estar con nosotros y escuchando aquí de esta grave que está pasando en Orange Walk con el Río Nuevo with the stinking New River. You know, and with us we have Dr. Ken, who is a friend of the New River, and we have Orlando de la Fuente, a businessman, right there at the edge of the river, Maracas Bar and Grill, and we are talking about how bad this is. But with everything that we are talking about this morning, Orlando, I know that you are putting a lot of interest in this because it's your business. It's denting your budget seriously. You said that you have to move your tourists up to a bridge. When you are right there at the riverside, you have more expenses. What is there to fix this situation? What is the Department of Environment doing apart from setting up these systems in the area? That won't fix the problem. That is just an alarm. But what is there that will fix the situation?
I can't speak for the Department of the Environment, Sani, but I think, like yesterday, they brought these paddle boards and some motors. They have some blades on them, and the aim is to re-oxygenate the river. So this morning they're going to be installing quite a bunch of aerators, and hopefully it's going to stir up the water and get re-oxygenate the water and help to clear up perhaps the area of the river that passes through Orange Walk Town. I don't know in what other areas of the river they're installing these mechanisms, but today they're going to start running some motors and some paddles. The paddles are not necessarily solid, so when they go into the water, they take air in it, and they're going to push that water downstream. But when you get a chance, I'd like to also discuss the challenges that we're facing right now as a businessman, and what we're facing in the industry. My confidence in the tourism industry of Northern Belize We have a significant investment at El Gran Mestizo Resort. Right now, I've halted construction of a swimming pool, and a swimming pool. We had budgeted for it, and we had projected that a swimming pool with a kids splash area would increase the occupancy rate by a projected amount. And right now, all that is in doubt because we're not really advertising or pushing for our guests to stay at El Gran Mestizo because of the condition. We don't want them to experience that. We have to look out for their well-being and for their health. And likewise, we're going to be making some serious decisions, but if you want to discuss, we could discuss that further.
Definitely, yes, Orlando. But before that, let's go to Dr. Ken, because this is what is important: the health of the people of Orange Walk, the health of our children, especially our children. Yesterday, I understand that at church, in the church, they announced that messages will be sent to parents whose children are attending like Immaculada School, if they will have classes or not. Dr. Ken, definitely this is a serious issue, and definitely no classes should be held at the school today. We mentioned about the smell that we can detect when there it is because we can smell it, and secondly that our nostrils are getting used to it, and that is something that really got me, and definitely yes, I can show an illustration of that as well. But Dr. Ken, you said that it is very serious especially for the children. Is there after effects of this toxic? Can tomorrow, after all of this don't settle down, can this be something that can affect the children long term?
Yeah, but if I may, let me wear my cap of FNR member and just expound a little bit on the river before I touch kids.
Sure.
I would suggest, I would invite the public in general to see the river as a living organism. In other words, even if, let's say, 5 miles of it looks contaminated, I would venture to say all of it is contaminated, all of it is ill, which brings the following point. Even if it rains, even if the rain gods listen to our prayers and they send heavy rains
to flush it out.
To flush it out. But what we may see is something on a macroscopic level. In other words, it may seem it to be clearing up. The scent might go away, but it doesn't mean the river is back to a healthy state. And that is very, very important. Yes, let me put a comparison there. Let's say a black falls on your toe, one toe. Even if you have one toe fractured, trust me, you won't be functioning well, you won't be thinking well, analyzing well, you won't be hosting this radio program well, you won't be enjoying your rice and beans this afternoon because of your toe being broken. So we can't see it as an isolated part that is contaminated. I would say it's a living organism. So I just wanted to throw that out there so that Orange Walkenians, we don't let down our guard when the rains come down and things seem to be better, because they won't. We need to get this river back to where it was like 50 years ago, and that's going to take a lot of work. So I just wanted to put that bit of information there, Sani.
For those people who use the rivers for swimming, for bathing, washing their clothes, some people even use the river for irrigation. Those people who are the banks of the river, what word do you have for them? How long should they wait before they start using? Because they will see that it is clear. But how long should they wait, for them to actually go back to normal life, using the river for their bathing, for their washing, for their irrigation? Because it won't stop. That won't stop. People will do that, and I know that the Department of Environment said that it is soap water that caused this issue. And man, that's a big joke. I got upset when I heard some of these comments. Tortilleria Maya, or Tortilleria Teles, throwing out their corn and so in the river, the drains in the tongue, and stuff like that empties in the river. These are the causes, and we do know that these are not the causes, Dr. Ken. I will say this: the main cause here is BSI. I lived and I grew on the river, and I can say this, and I will say this because then I will hold all the responsibility for it. I was born in Riverside, I grew in Riverside, I know the river, I know how the river landed. I was sharing the other day, I remember diving and going down and dropping chains on logs for Mr. Wado. Eduardo used to have a mechanic shop right beside my aunt Tina Baeza and Miss Flora, right by Mardonio, live there, and going down. I can remember, with the diving glass, as you look up, you could have seen from the top of the river to like maybe about 8 feet. There's a green stuff. The water was green and the water was warm. And when you would pass that greenness and you go to maybe about 4 feet, 5 feet under the bottom of the river, it was clear, and the water was cold, Orlando. I know that you will remember.
I used to swim there. We used to water ski on the river.
Yeah, I know that you will remember this as well. And this is why I am saying that, every year when BSI would flush out or wash the factory, then I remember Grandfather says, don't go swim because the fishes are dying. Wait 2 weeks, and after the rains, because every time it's a timing, Doc. It was a timing that when BSI would clean out their factory, and then right of the rains wash it out, and everything is normal. But the only problem there is today is that no rains. The rains did not come, the water did not run, the water got stagnated, and these are the effects that we are getting. So there's no doubt in my mind that BSI has a big role to play in it, and all I can say here is that to ask Mr. ESR to stop throwing that stuff in the river. And one of the great things for the algae is the warm water. And I was reading and how their best environment is warm water. And there's a creek that if you are on an aluminum boat and you are getting into that creek, you can feel the warmness, the hotness.
That's the discharge point for BSI.
Yeah, the discharge point. Yeah. Have you been around there, Andy?
I have, and BSI has a license for 2 discharge points, and that hot water is one of the discharge points indeed.
Yeah, and that's what the algae loves. It loves warm water. So all of these things I have been looking at. But yes, Doc, you were talking about the point of the river, and again you were also talking about in the area of health. But you said you wanted to say about as friends of the new river that it contaminates the entire river and not just that 5-6 miles that's contaminated.
Well, this is where people power come in. No? This is where we have to act as Orangeokeños, not just as individuals. And with that, what I mean is we need to pressure the Department of Environment to do exactly what it's mandated to do. We're not asking them to go beyond what is law. We are demanding, we should demand, not just now, but tomorrow and the day after, that they comply. So to answer your question specifically, when can people go back to swimming? When can people go back to fishing and eating the fish out there? That will depend on the DOE doing its part, which means it needs to effectively monitor the concentrations of all of these contaminants, the sulfates, phosphates, nitrates, and so on. So that goes beyond me to answer, because visually we can say, oh, the river is getting better because it rained, but I would absolutely not recommend that people begin to enjoy life in the river as soon as that happens. I would rather say let's continue demanding that DOE monitors the river, and when the sulfates and nitrates and all of those contaminant levels go down, then we can say, okay, it's okay to go back to the river.
What is that time span that actually it has taken about 50 plus years for the river to be in this stage since the factory was built? It was assembled there at Tower Hill. So it has taken 50 plus years for the condition of the river that it is today. So how many years do you think that it will take to actually get that river to where it was by how nature once had it?
Well, that is contingent upon several things. No? Number one, that the source of pollution and contamination be pinpointed accurately, and that actions, be that legal or by whatever means, be taken to stop or to at least minimize those contaminants. Number two, and this is perhaps where we won't see eye to eye, Mr. Baeza, we have to take collective responsibility. This is our river, this is our problem, this is our contaminants. And I was not on a trip on Saturday, let me say that, the boat trip. But it doesn't take much, just walk on the riverbanks and you'll see all sorts of contaminants that is not being placed there by the industries. Plastic cups, styrofoam, plates, dead dogs. That is us. That's us. So we have to take collective responsibility for this contaminated river, and by that, it's not just saying we caused it; it's also saying let's fix it together. So if you want to assign percentages to how much did Ken Novello contribute to the contaminated river, I don't know. How much did X Enterprise contribute? I don't know either. But the fact is, it is our river, and we need to take collective responsibility for the damage.
Sonny, I agree with Dr. Novello also. First of all, let me say that the Ingenio at Obregon, they have a factory, and the Rio Hondo is not polluted.
Not at all.
It's not experiencing, the waters are pristine, they're clear, people swim in it every day. They use it personally, the river, and it's in no condition like what we're experiencing here at the New River. But like Dr. Novello, I also think that we all share the responsibility for the condition of the river. The BSI sugar factory was set along a river for a reason. They needed the access to the water, and they needed to discharge their effluents. So obviously their operation has a significant effect on the health of the river. But I need to share also that I'm going to give you some examples. Like at Maracas, I called in the DOE the other day, and they sent in one of their inspectors, because I feel kind of guilty that at Maracas, we have one discharge point into the river, and it's from the dishwashing station. And so it goes through a series of leach fields, through some stones, and eventually we still discharge into the river. But I felt like hypocritical that I'm fighting for a clean river, I'm an activist, and then I'm contributing. So I want my contribution to this problem to be zero. And the Department of the Environment was nice enough to come, and they gave me a plan. They gave us a plan for an elevated leach field, and so that pipe will be diverted. And I don't know what percentage that pipe was causing, but I want it to be zero. The cabins we do not empty anything else into the river. All of our cabins, the public bathroom, the public restrooms, they go through a series of baffles in a septic tank, and then through a leach field, and then the water just dissipates. I like the elevated leach field that the Department of Environment recommended. But we need to accept, Sani, that everything that we discharge into drains in this town ends up into the river. And so individually, we might play a very, very small role, but collectively, the industries like Maracas, like the tortilla factory, like the town, the municipality, we're all contributing in some way. We need to use less water, and we need to find a better way to manage our waste. And so I don't want to feel hypocritical, and so we're going to spend like a good amount of money for fix this problem at Maracas. I want anybody who pass Maracas, I want them to, the only pipes we have going into Maracas, aside from the dishwashing one, that the pipes that come from the roof of the buildings. They don't naturally go on the ground anymore. We just empty them into the river, straight from the roof. But we do have that one pipe, and it's going to be addressed this month.
Wow, that's nice, Orlando. And to everybody, to all our Joaquinios, yes, we must, like what I be able to say, Orlando, is that indeed, yes, these things contribute. But the real fact is, and I think DOE and many are running from the spot because it's a big, huge company. And I have said this, I do not hold ASR responsible for what they got when they purchased BSI, but it is time for them to fix it. They are the new owners.
Definitely.
And that is what my son.
They have the DOE has been depending on voluntary testing, water sampling from BSI, and that like they put in the pasamina, the folkup, the chicken. We can't do that. They need to do their own independent testing. BSI should keep on doing their own testing for their own guidance. But I think DOE needs to do their own water sampling.
That is so right, and that is why I'm saying, Mr. Orlando, that in no way do I'm trying to put a rope around ESR's neck and throw them in the gallows. But what we're saying is that they now are responsible. They are the new owners. And let's go back and talk
4 years now, there have been the new owners.
Yeah.
And finally, we saw a memo with some new requirements that the DOE is placing on BSI. And if those requirements, if those demands are met, I think the effect that the sugar factory is having on the river will be minimized. It's probably going to be more manageable. But it's one thing to put it on paper and tell BSI what you have to do and give them a timeline, and it's another thing to implement it and enforce it. But it's very ambitious what the DOE is asking them, and I don't know why the DOE does not make it public, because it shows that they're taking steps. They are doing something.
Well, the people need to know.
The people need to know, exactly, because
I need to know.
Because even with the previous guidelines and their environmental compliance plan, is being broken all the time. The temperature of the water that they release, it's not within the parameters that the DOE tell them. It's way above it. And they're talking about they need to test for seepage from the collection ponds. If there's seepage going into the water table and making it through into the river. But they're talking about the controlling the air pollution and how it's affecting Chan Pine Ridge. So I was very, very happy to see that memo.
Okay, and Dr. King, did you have the opportunity to see that memo as well?
I believe I did. I can't remember the details, but the fact is that the DOE, and again, it boils down to what I said before, people pressure. I'm sure if Orange Aquarius had not come together the way we have been right now, DOE would have been perhaps not acting this effectively, or at least this energetically, let me put it that way, because effectiveness we will see down the line in terms of time. But at least they, as a matter of fact, I believe this is public knowledge, but they will be setting up, DOE will be setting up a command center or an office here in Orange Walk to be continuously monitoring and working on the river. There are some, again, I don't speak for the DOE, but Orlando mentioned the aerator mechanisms by which they're trying to introduce oxygen into the river. So they seem to be working, but again, I would attribute this to the fact that it's people pressure. We are demanding, and we should continue to demand that the DOE act exactly the way they should.
Mr. Baeza, I just need to point out, I need to ask you this, right? This is what, as a community and the businesses further downstream from BSI, we need to start focusing on our own backyard.
Definitely.
And that's why I'm taking the steps to divert that pipe that we have emptying to the river, because I can tell you something. Let's say, I'm telling you, this memo is significant. There are some huge demands on BSI. I was talking to one of the officials at BSI, and this is what he said. He said, Landy, we need to fight for the river. We want a clean river. He said, right now, we are sending out requests for proposals because we need equipment and we need technology to meet the DOE's demands. So he said, what if next 2 years, after our systems are in place, what if we are in compliance and the river still get contaminated and polluted every summer? And then it had me thinking, so that's why we need to absolve that. We need to make ourselves blameless. We need that our contribution to the pollution of the river should be zero, so that if BSI ever comes into compliance, then if we're not in compliance, then it's us. Like Dr. Novello said, we own it. It's our river. We live here. We don't got no way to go. Who will blame if BSI is in compliance 1 or 2 years from now? Who will blame? We can't blame nobody but ourselves. So each of us has to take that step to ensuring that we do not contaminate, we do not cause harm to the New River. And it starts with the community, it starts with the businesses along the river.
I have noted as well, and I think I have put the question to Mayor Bernard a few years ago, because a neighbor was upset because the other neighbor was throwing their wastewater into the drain. And when it's summer, it doesn't run. It's just stagnated. And then it's rotten and stinks.
Stink.
Yeah, it starts to stink. So the neighbor, and it's right at his gate.
Carry diseases.
Yeah, it's right at his gate. So
Malaria.
he called me. He called me, and I went by, and he said, "Sonny, look at this. I've told my neighbor, stop throwing your water in the drain, because it's right in front of his house that the water still stagnated and it stinks, you know." And for those people, I think the tongue itself should start looking around and let these people do their soca waste. And
we need very soca waste until a waste management system is put in place.
Yeah.
Sonny, but we need to talk about the effect that the condition of the river is having on the economy of northern Belize and on tourism.
Okay, well, maybe what you know they do good for you, they do good for the duck, because they get more patient to duck.
If I was cynical, I would say I would agree, but no.
I don't Dr. Novel, he's a personal friend.
Just running a joke. You know, yeah. But yeah, Lande, but this is serious, you know. It has an effect. It has an effect, and people are getting ill, and people are very upset.
People are losing their income.
Yeah, people are losing
their income
in every way. I know Dr. Ken not happy with that at all. You know, seeing children coming to go visiting doctors and so forth because of this unnecessary health.
Well, I'll give you I really want to share with you, Sonny, that when the situation with the river started, our sales started falling. It started falling slowly at first. That started in June, the end of June. That's when this condition with the river started. In July, we had sales that had fallen like 40%. In August, our sales were down to like half. It fell 50. And the last part of August and the early part of September now, I will give you an example. On Wednesday when we opened, we sold 2 covers, 2 plates. I have a staff of 14, and people we're there ready to serve, ready to open, and we had 1 table of 2 for lunch for the entire day Wednesday. Later on in the evening, we had nobody else except 1 tour operator and a tour guide sitting and having some beers and a ceviche. So our sales are probably like $80 for the day. My payroll alone for Maracas, that's $3,000 a week. $3,000 a week, give or take a couple $100, depending on if anybody worked overtime. And so we have started cutting the hours from our employees because we don't want to have to close. But there are 2 reasons that will make us close. One, if it's not sustainable, I'm going to take a hit this week. We're definitely going to take a hit in the thousands of dollars. And another reason that would make us close would be the health of the employees. They don't realize it. They're willing to make the sacrifice. And boss, cut me hours. Boss, you could take 1 next 5 hours off of my pay. Boss, take 1 next 10, 1 next 15. But at some point, if it's not sustainable, you know, we have to think, aside from the payroll, which we probably won't even make this week, we have to talk about the cost of the food that was sold, the cost of the beers that were sold, social security contributions, bank loan, utilities, maintenance. And so the freak biocha, it's angering for making you know what we go through when it could have been prevented. It could have been prevented if our leadership had taken the steps a long time ago. Like somebody at the DOE said, we know this may happen. We just wait for it. If you knew it was going to happen, you should have mitigated it. You should have taken the steps.
This is a serious issue, Lande, and of course, yes, you know, I'm listening to, especially to those tourist business that are at the bank of the river.
And our cascading effect, because when we get less tours, that means the gas stations, they sell less gas. That means the cooks that prepare the lunch for these tourists, they're buying less from the stores. It means niche is collecting less in entrance fees. It means that the actors like the tour operators and the tour guides, they don't have that extra revenue, that extra income to spend, so they will start curtailing.
That and the impact that is happening right now in the New River, as a friend of the New River, and your medical expertise put together on the New River, and the business community that is taking a leak at this point of time. What is there that your team is doing to see if they can. Are you discussing this with government in a government level as well, or just the Department of Environment you're dealing with?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, on that tour that we took on Saturday, it was more of an. It was a tour that was. You had several very, let me put it this way, professionals and experts in different fields, environmental scientists. You had people with PhDs in chemistry and physics. And we had the presence of the public health also, and the Department of Environment, which acts on behalf of the government. And after the tour on the river, there was a sit-down, a round table, a discussion, questions and answers, presentation, and so on.
The tour was actually an assessment, right, Doc?
Yes, assessment. That was the correct. Yeah, that's the correct
to
word.
Look at what the condition of the river.
Right, with independent professionals, academia, and experts in different fields that have managed polluted bodies of water. So in that sense, the FNR is trying to, because we're not the experts in river. My expertise is in pediatrics and nothing else but that. So we're trying to coordinate the different groups, trying to bring them together. So the DOE heard from the horse's mouth what different mechanisms of or cleanup processes that were suggested by the different experts, and I really think they're taking them into serious consideration. As a matter of fact, the aeration, as Orlando said, that should be starting this week. So the DOE is I believe, is acting. Of course, we should have wanted the DOE to have acted years ago. But you know, this is where we are right now.
I have to tell you that I'm here as a businessman representing the private sector, my own business today, but I'm also a member of the Friends of the New River. And what it is that we do is that we lobby, we coordinate, we build networks, and we bring attention to the matter. We have a Facebook page for your viewership, for your people listening. It's called Friends of the New River. It's a Facebook page. We post regular updates. Currently, our chairperson is Ms. Lourdes Saldivar. The vice chair is Osmani. And the secretary is Ms. Jessamine Ramos. So we are active in that manner. We post regular updates, we post advisories, we post notices that would be beneficial to the public. We're also a news source on our Facebook page.
Okay, that's wonderful for people to know.
It's called Friends of the New River on Facebook.
Friends of the New River. Yeah. Doc, it is 23 minutes now after 8 o'clock. Landy say we only want 10 minutes when they come. I tell Landy, you don't got enough time. You know, when you start talking, we need to start to talk about the purification yet. About the fixing up on the river, Landy. We need to touch that yet. Have you noticed it? I tell you, maybe you could give me a quick thing about purification and eutrophication.
Well, eutrophication happens when there's a burst, a sustained burst of nutrients into a body of water, and the plant life becomes dense, and it kills off the fish life or aquatic life or animals because of the plant life. So plants require carbon dioxide and water and sunlight to grow, but they also require nitrogen and phosphorus. And this nitrogen and phosphorus is also found in fertilizers, which the farmers and the industry use. And when there are several contributing factors, the warm water and the presence of nitrogen and phosphorus, the normal cycle is that it's going to cause an algae bloom, because like the crops on land, these plants in the water will thrive on the nitrogen and the phosphorus. And when they do that, then they live at the surface, and they pose a blanket, and they prevent sunlight from entering the water to the plants that live below the surface of the water, and that kills off the plants. So the plants start decaying, and then the algae and the phytoplankton, when the nutrients are finished and are depleted, they start dying and they sink to the bottom, and then the process of decomposition starts. And so when that starts, then the bacteria starts eating up these dead organisms, and they deplete the oxygen.
Go ahead, Andy. Go ahead. Sorry about that.
So the oxygen level becomes depleted. And then when the oxygen level becomes depleted, then the fishes and the turtles and other animals, they also die, and it just adds to the problem. So in a nutshell, that's what eutrophication is.
Yeah, that's good for us to learn as well.
That's when you said sometimes the water, depending on the species of the algae, the water here at the New River, it normally turns green. That's the species of algae that's found in this part of the world, in this river.
Okay, that's good to learn. That's good to understand as well. Doc, vamos a estar haciendo wrap up ahorita. We're going to be wrapping up now, and definitely we have a lot more for deal with. You know, Landy, in every way that we can try to bring awareness to the public, and especially, I wonder if they will be having classes today at La Inmaculada.
Sonny, we heard, we have a chat group, and we heard, and I cannot divulge the source, but we heard that classes will resume on Wednesday. Is that correct, Doc?
That is what I heard also.
Yeah, that's what we heard. That it
So
will resume
no
on
classes
Wednesday.
until Wednesday.
Yeah, but that's, I think there should be by now an official release from the Ministry of Education.
No classes for La Inmaculada until Wednesday. Again, we have Dr. Ken here with us, who is telling us that this is a very serious issue, especially the children, you know, and it's all in tongue. It's not only in the school. This stench, this scent, this toxic is all over Orange Walk. So not only because your child is not at school, but keep monitoring your children. Keep monitoring the old people, your grandma, your grandpas, you know, the young. Keep monitoring, please. Doc, if you could just quickly share something on that, you know, because we'll say, oh, because they're not there at school, so nothing will happen, and safe at home.
Right. Again, the further away you are from the river or this gas, the better off you are. But of course, you need to keep on monitoring stuff we've mentioned: vomiting, nausea, headaches, blurred vision. And if you want to put it to the extreme, for example, the people who are actually on the river, when they're exposed to this hydrogen sulfide in the hundreds of ppms, in that range, they can actually have seizures. So, but that would be in the extreme exposure for prolonged periods and over hundreds of ppms. But so those are things we need to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, that's very good for us to learn this morning. Okay, Orlando. You know, Orlando says, Sonny, 15 minutes and a half to go, you know. 15 minutes. I said, Landy, when you go there, you know,
the show too good. The show is too good.
You will see. You know, I tell you, Landy, we have so much for discuss at the hour and a half. No, and be nothing much. And it's going so quick. You know, and I need to my weather report yet, and I need to take my break yet, Landy. You notice we don't do nothing because I want to give you the time to make you really take out what you got for take out.
Before I wrap up, and because I know you so well, and because we're friends, I want to try to say this. I want to try to say thanks for choosing Power FM 95.5, Belize's hit radio.
Why? Watch, I tell you, I have to say that.
You don't got a job for me?
Yeah, I got a job for you. Landy, you know, as how we were talking about all of these issues, and as a businessman, and I know that you're talking on behalf of all those businessmen, you know, Raul Pelayo, the tour operators,
Maracas, Lamanai Landings,
the hotels,
Lamanai Ecotours.
Tomorrow is the 10th of September. People
Lamanai River Tours.
Yeah, Lamanai River Tours.
You know that Lamanai was the third most visited Mayan site in Belize, and what makes Lamanai significant is that 99.9% of visitors to Lamanai do so by boat.
By boat, yeah.
It's a huge contributing factor to the economy of northern Belize.
Yeah.
We look at over 40,000 visitors per year.
Wow.
And if you multiply that by $100 just for the tour, and how the $100 times 40,000, how that is spent, what that give you? 4 million or 40 million?
Millions.
And then you're talking about the overnight stays, not only the cruise ship, but the overnight stays who come and they get a hotel.
And the tacos. And the burritos and
quesadillas, Belikin,
you know, and
Caribbean.
And that's right. And the aquatic purified water and the
Sonny, but you know, we're very concerned about the staff at Maracas and at El Gran Mestizo, but I must say we're still open for business. We open Wednesday to Sunday, and right now what's really our sales have been bumped up because our customers who no longer go there to dine have started buying takeout. And so they use this app called Vistro, and so our takeout sales have really increased tremendously.
Okay.
And I encourage you to use the app. It's called Vistro. They do deliver for like $1 or $2. You could also call us directly. Our phone number is 614-0081, I think.
You think?
I'm not sure because we just got our business WhatsApp. We just got a business WhatsApp number.
614-0081.
Yes, 614-0081.
Maracas, if they listen to me, just call me and fix that up, right? Because then I'm going to mention it.
Mention it, but we appreciate this award.
614-0081. That's
yes.
if you want quick.
So even if you
Maracas,
can't go to Maracas because of the smell, although we don't, the DOE told us how to use our indoor dining with the air conditioning. So it's pretty safe in there. We have air conditioning. The air conditioning has filters. The doors are closed. But 3 times a day, we have to open it and air it out. But the food is safe. The staff is there. We're waiting for you. We are treat you like a king. Business is so bad. We look forward to your arrival. We'll meet you at the gate and bring you in. We'll seat you and we'll treat you like royalty. The way you should be treated. And if you're still not, if you think you still don't want to experience the smell, give us a call, 614-0081, and delivery can be arranged.
That's right. Dice Sunny, no hay, pasé por school y está cerrado. Yeah, because classes will be on the Wednesdays. El miércoles serán las clases. Okay, Lande, final words. That was it?
Yeah, I've always wanted to work in radio or TV. I always been think I have the voice. Let me try that again. Thanks for listening to Power FM 95.5, Belize's hit radio, and your favorite host, Santiago Baeza.
Thank you. Thank you, Lande. Doc, your final words, Doc, wrap up your final words.
Yes, Orangeokeños, Belize on a whole, just follow us, Friends of the New River. Look us up on Facebook. We keep you informed there. We let you know about what we're doing, what we're organizing, and it's all for our, and I stress that word, our New River.
Our community.
Thank you so much, Orlando de la Fuente. Doc, thank you so much, Dr. Ken, Friends of the New River, businessmen in Orange Walk. Thank you so much. And I got to say this. Guys, thank you. We will be taking a short break and we will be right back. Vamos a estar regresando en breve con ustedes. Vamos a tomar un pequeño pausa comercial y ya regresamos.
There is not a place to find. Take me back to my old Belize, old home Belize, old home Belize. Take me back to my old home Belize. There is not a place to find. Warm home, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm home, sweet home Belize. There is not a place to find.
laterales de la capital azucarera, transmite la radio número 1, Power FM, en el 95.5. Sintonízanos y mantente informado de los hechos y acontecimientos en Belice. Power FM, para lo último noticias y lo más reciente del mundo de la música. Power FM, tu radio de excelencia.
Looking for a delicious, wholesome meal for your family should not be a hard decision. Brass corned beef, luncheon meat, and Lasco fruit drinks have always been a family favorite. And now, with our new convenient size, Brass corned beef and luncheon meat are even more affordable and are guaranteed to satisfy any healthy appetite. A perfect addition to these are Lasco fruit drink products, available in vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, and peanut punch. No need to stress about what next to eat. Have Brass and Lasco help you to create that perfect meal.
West Truck, serving Belize for 50 years with the best replacement parts for all agriculture, industrial, and automobiles. We carry the best brand with the best prices. We also carry accessories for the cleaning and care of your vehicles. Find the nearest West Truck to you. West Truck, serving Belize for 50 years. West Truck, serving Belize for 50 years with the best replacement parts for all agriculture, industrial, and automobiles. We carry the best brand with the best prices. We also carry accessories for the cleaning and care of your vehicles. Find the nearest West Truck to you. West Truck, serving Belize for 50 years. Total Hypermarket for all your shopping needs in Orange Walk Town. Come visit us. We are located at the Victoria Hotel building. We carry the lowest, yes, the lowest prices in town for everyday groceries, flour, sugar, beans and rice, Smucker's jelly and doctors recommended Maizu exotic juices for men's best friend. We carry the best dog foods from Brazil, Banded and Burbo. Complete food developed to meet the nutritional needs of adult dogs, providing balanced and tasty diet, formulated with selected ingredients, enriched with vitamins, minerals, and omega-6, promoting the maintenance of healthy skin and hair. We are the agents of TCL appliances, Wi-Fi air conditions, and smart televisions in all models and sizes. Come visit us, take advantage of our low prices, and right away in one of our variety of models, size and styles, Geo motorcycles, all at one place. Call us at 638-6704 or 322-2727. Parking? We have a huge parking space for you. Total Hypermarket, now in Orange Walk Town.
Now is the best time to get smart broadband, the fastest unlimited internet in Belize. Sign up for broadband and get a prepaid plan for your phone with 50% off all calls, plus free SMS and data. Or you can sign up for broadband with one of our exclusive postpaid plans that start as low as $20 monthly. Comes with free talk, text, and data. And if you want to enjoy a wide assortment of movies and shows, try our broadband with Netflix bundle. Visit a smart showroom near you for more information. Smart, your full-service telecom provider.
Este septiembre seguimos con grandes descuentos en San Isidro Construction Center, constructores y público en general. Durante este septiembre les ofrecemos grandes descuentos en precios de me lo llevo en materiales de construcción. Sí, escuchó bien. Por todas sus compras en efectivo de cemento Maya y Varías, usted conseguirá un gran descuento de 10% en sus bloques de calidad de San Isidro de 6 y 4 pulgadas. Además de esto, usted recibirá su super descuento en cemento y varillas y otros materiales de construcción. En San Isidro Construction Center siempre sales ganando. No lo pienses más. Vamos a San Isidro para aprovechar de estos super descuentos en materiales de construcción. Así que visite hoy sus tiendas San Isidro, en las esquinas Don y Jamaica, y también en el número 3 de San Antonio Road en el municipio de Orange Walk. Ahórrese tiempo y dinero visitando San Isidro Construction Center. Llame al teléfono 322-2056 o al 322-0297. Hacemos entregas a domicilio en pueblos y también a pueblos y aldeas en Orange Walk, Corozal y Belice. San Isidro, construyendo la casa de sus sueños.
Water gives life. Water is life. Enjoy the pure, refreshing taste of aquatic premium purified water, which now comes in 4 uniquely designed bottles and packages: 5-gallon bottles, 1-liter bottles, 500 ml bottles, and now pouches. Aquatic premium purified water is your perfect way to stay hydrated. Also available, aquatic premium purified ice, available from $1 bags, $2 bags, party bags, and now by sacks. We are located on Belize Corozal Road in Orange Walk Town. Call us at 662-4398 and 34 Albert Hoy Street in Belize City. Call us at 653-9282 or 653-WATA. We do deliveries. Aquatic premium purified water. Feel the spirit of water.
All Belizeans in Belize and around the world, stay tuned to the #1 talk show, Despierta Belice con Santiago Baeza. Despierta Belice con Santiago Baeza. For reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news, and the most impacting topics of discussion. Despierta Belice con Santiago Baeza on
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old home, Belize, old home.
We are back. Estamos una vez más en su programa número 1, Despierta Belice, la cultura norteña. Cuando tenemos ya en este momento lo que marca el reloj, son ya 17 minutos y serán lo que es las 9 de la mañana. 17 minutes now to the hour. We were talking earlier to Dr. Ken, Friends of the New River, and Mr. Orlando de la Fuente, who is also a member of the Friends of the New River, but was here on the power of a businessman, ¿verdad? Como un negociante. The lick that they are taking on the river at this point of time. And they were talking about several issues that is very important, especially the children. Okay, hay que cuidar a los niños, dice el Dr. Ken. Ese es importante. Los niños son bien vulnerables. They're very vulnerable to this toxic that the river is taking out, is releasing. And we never want to go through all of the scientific stuff that is there, or that is there up. But yeah, we had Orlando de la Fuente from Maracas Bar and Grills, Hotel de la Fuente. And we also had Dr. Ken, a pediatrician, who was talking about the children in the school and how important it is. La Inmaculada will not be having classes until Wednesday. Okay? La Inmaculada no tendrá clases hasta el miércoles. Eso ya los friends de the New River ya lo saben. Okay? And they know, and they say that everybody needs to play a role. Todos tienen que tomar su tiempo para que esta cosa sea posible. Okay, so this is what we will be talking about this morning. Everyone has their role to play. Todos tienen que participar. Todos tienen que participar en lo que es esta situación del río. And one of the greatest things that we are learning is that, the contribution of the drainage system, the contribution of people that are letting their effluents go into their wastewater going into the drains and then eventually finding their way to the river. It's not good. Okay, everybody must put their granito, okay, that this thing works. And we say this, Lupita Valdez, Dalila Duini, Noel Ramirez, this is a late show, but I want to say this. If the New River is the septic tank of BSI, ESRT, and Lyle, then the Corozal Bay is the leach field or soak away. The bay is the eventual destination for all the toxic waste. Yeah, it's going there. Right now, San Esteban is taking a lick, Noel Ramirez, because what we understand from Orlando de la Fuente, that the area there by San Esteban is like a bottleneck. It's like a bottleneck, and out of this waste, all this toxic stuff, eventually it's flowing, but it finds its way there around San Esteban. So San Esteban debe que estar bien apestoso en este momento. Y la verdad, también mencionaron de los mecanismos que están poniendo ahí en Maracas y los que están poniendo en el río. They have put some mechanisms there, some there by Maracas and some there by the school, that when this thing reaches a certain level, then what happens is that this thing goes off. This is what Orlando posted on his Facebook, and this is what called my attention to him. He says the Department of Environment and Belize Natural Energies installed 3 hydrogen sulfide H2S sensors and an alarm at Maracas. They taught the staff how to read the monitors. They are the current readers in parts per million. These are the current readings in parts per million. 0 parts per million at 6 feet away from the river bank. 3 parts per million at the water surface. Anything above the range of 8 to 10, that is the parts per million, will trigger the alarm and requires immediate evacuation. Yesterday, the reading at the surface of the water in Maracas was between 19 and 40. 19 and 40. Okay, 19 y 40 fueron the parts per million for the hydrogen sulfide. And this is a serious issue, according to Dr. Ken, especially for the children. This is what is causing the nausea. This is what is causing the vomiting. This is what is causing headaches on the children. And again, the step that the children had to take, the step that the children had to do was to quit. The management was to quit classes today again and to say no classes until Wednesday. Okay, and look out for another bulletin. Look out for another bulletin from the school. It's very important. Okay, look out for another bulletin from the school. As soon as we have that, we will be bringing that to you. Okay, tan pronto que nosotros podamos traer eso para ustedes, lo vamos a hacer. Una charla bien buena con el doctor y con Orlando, que said the health and the well-being of the staff of Maracas and the guests must be considered as a chart a way forward. Dice así el señor Orlando de la Fuente, y también estaban mostrando unas imágenes en su página también, a donde los cocodrilos, hasta un cocodrilo estaba muerto, los ríos están bien mal. If this is killing alligators, if this river is actually killing the alligators, it's killing the fish. Boy, can you imagine? Can you imagine our kids going to school? Estos son las, I really want to say thank you to the Honorable John Briceño as well for looking after this issue, and I hope I you know, I wanted to ask Orlando the question, you know, that I had for him, but time was beating us. Time has beat us already. What was the issue about L&R Liquors? Because I know that he has taken a visit to the distillery there at Tower Hill, and I know that he was very impressed as how the Department of Environment and those that are responsible and friends of the New River, as a businessman, to see how L&R handles their effluents. I'm going from pond to pond to pond to pond, and then from there it is trucked away. It is trucked away to their farm, where this actual, not one drop of any waste, of any effluent of L&R goes into that New River. Absolutamente nada. You know, and this is why, and I said it this morning, because when I said that the main culprits, those who are responsible, is BSI. I said that and I will continue to sing it. Okay, it is BSI. But I do not hold ASR responsible as yet, because they just bought over the factory, and they bought the factory with those problems. It's a problem that is happening for over 50 years. Por más de 50 años está pasando ese problema. Y la cosa es que los años ha dañado el río y ahora está causando esta seriedad. But if they do not comply, I will be calling the Department of Environment today. I will be getting in touch with the Department of Environment, and I will be asking if they are so kind enough to send us here at Power FM what they have sent for BSI. I don't think that is no secret. It should not be. It should be a public notice, and so that the public can also be responsible enough to see that BSI will be doing the proper procedures that are going to be put in place by the Department of Environment. Okay, eso se tiene que llevar a cabo. Como estaba mencionando ahorita las situaciones están bien serias. Estas lluvias del fin de semana, gracias a Dios, ya se está aclarando ya el río, en la parte ya baja del río, y está viniendo ahora otra vez hacia Orange Walk, yendo buscando el Mar Caribe y buscando la bahía de Corozal. Noel, it's finding it's going to find the bay in Corozal. But right now, as how they say, there is a bottleneck there in San Esteban. Around the area of San Esteban, there's a bottleneck, and going to be stagnant there for a while. It's going to be stagnant there by San Esteban, and the stench in San Esteban. I was talking to Adi and Mickey on Saturday, and they said, Sunny, ya llegó en San Esteban y tiene una pestilencia bien fuerte. Hello, good morning, Carla. You're on Power FM. ¿Cómo? ¿No se está oyendo claro? Okay, thanks, Miss Max. I'm going to look at that right now, okay? Thank you. Okay, Miss Max, gracias. Está diciendo que no se está yendo muy claro. So we're going to do this. Hello, good morning, Power FM. Okay, yeah, ahorita lo vamos a ver. Right now we're going to work on it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nosotros vamos a estar haciendo hacer un check-up ahorita. Gracias por su fiel sintonía. We're going to look at this right now, and then we're going to say thank you for choosing Power FM. Tomorrow, same time, same place, we will be with another of your number one shows, Despierta Belice.
Warm home, sweet home, baby. Sweet home, baby. Sweet home, baby. Warm home, sweet home, baby. There is not a place so fine. Stay awake just to hear you breathing. Watch you smile while you are sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. I could stay lost in this moment forever.